Hey everyone, it's Megan. Welcome again to Allie's Books and Movies. Today I have part 2 of my Christmas and Boxing Day book haul, and also for the first time in my channel's history, I have an unboxing to do. I am so excited. I have, I believe, around 17 books to show you. So let's get started. The first group of books that I want to show you are just some of the Christmas books that either I forgot about in the excitement and the repacking to go home, or ones that I have received since from friends that I have seen. So the first book that I would like to show you was from my boyfriend Matt, and it is this tiny, tiny little love sonnets of Shakespeare. Look how cute this is. It's just pocket edition. It will fit in my purse. I love it so much. It's really pretty and pink. Love it. The next book I want to show you is Food Lover's Chocolate: Delicious Simple Recipes for Everyday Cooking. So it is just a cute little cookbook filled with yummy looking delicious desserts. I am an absolute chocoholic, so this is just... The next book I want to show you, I must say, is an absolute beast, and it is Weddings and Movie Stars. Look at the size of this thing. It is a very heavy coffee table book that I got from my wonderful cousin, and it was just such an awesome surprise to see this. I'm so thrilled, and I cannot wait to go through this and just house it on my coffee table because it is this beautiful rosy pink. And the last two Christmassy books that I wanted to show you came from one of my best friends, and the first one she gave me is The Art of Happiness, A Handbook for Living by His Holiness the Dalai Lama and Howard C. Cutler, MD. This, I guess, is a self-help book on the art of happiness. I've never heard of this book. It's clearly secondhand, but I don't care. It's by the Dalai Lama. That's pretty cool. And the last book that she gave me is The Adventures of Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain. That is awesome because, as you saw in my 2015 TBR video, I will be reading Tom Sawyer at some point this year. Now I don't have to buy myself a copy. And it's this lovely vintagey kind of copy, and it's got illustrations too. So thanks again, Chels. So because I cannot wait any longer, I'm going to open these lovely boxes. So the first one I have here is this Amazon one, and I know what it is, and I'm just so excited to have them. It's one of these pull-apart boxes. So the first book that I pulled out is Weird Things Customers Say in Bookshops by Jen Campbell. I'm so happy I have this now. Basically, it is about this lady. This is like nonfiction, and she works at this bookshop in England, and she gets all these weird anecdotes of weird things that people say in her bookshops, and she has taken the liberty of collecting stories from booksellers around the world and has compiled them into this lovely book of awesome hilarity. I read this past summer and loved it. I've shared it, and I am so happy to finally have my own copy. The other book that I pulled out of there I'm so happy to finally have is Will and Wit by Laura Lee Gullidge. This is the graphic novel about a girl who is very artistically inclined and has lost her mom, and it's just wonderful. It's all about lights, and it's this motif of lights. The artwork is stunning. I absolutely loved it. I've become a huge Laura Lee Gullidge fan in the past few months, and already have page by page by her, so I now have the 2 books that she has done. So, the big box. This is Book Outlet. This finally arrived from their Boxing Day sale, so I shall break my way in now. Okay, so the first book that I pulled out of here is The Laugh of Heaven by Ursula Le Guin. Unfortunately, there's some sticker stuff left on there, but whatever, I will get it off somehow. This, I do not even know what it is about. I just love this cover because it is turtles, giant sea turtles, just flying in the sky. I've been collecting some Ursula Le Guin for the past few months. I love the sound of her, and I really need to get into her because she is going to be my first true science fiction writer, I think. The next book that I picked up is a classic, and it is The Jungle by Upton Sinclair. This is not a very good, can't really see it too well, but anyway, this, I believe, takes place in the 30s, but it could be wrong. It could be turn of the century. I think it's in Chicago, and I think it's about, like, the meat packing industry, and I think dystopian I'm not sure. I don't know too much about this, but I think that's a good thing. And I just know that it is a classic and I'm going to love it. By the way, these books were super cheap. I think that because of their like whole like 50% off of their sale price thing, this was maybe $3 and this was like $1.25 or something like that. Awesome. The last two books I am super stoked about. The first one is The Winner's Curse by Marie Rutkowski. I am so happy that I finally have this book. I was holding it upside down there. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous cover. Like, look. It's sideways. Like, that's really cool and unique, and the dress is beautiful. This has been blowing up pretty recently on BookTube. I think Reagan loved it. I think, I want to say Lindsay Ray loved it. I know that Sam from Thoughts on Tomes absolutely loved it. And it's about a girl who is in some sort of, I don't know, family history, gets complicated, something like that, but I'm excited to read this. The Winner's Curse was also only around $3, by the way. The last book from the box is Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. I'm so happy to have this. I've never seen the dust jacket in its entirety before, and look how pretty. Like, that is so unique. I've never seen that done before. So, this book, okay, two best friends, Emily and Sloane. Sloane mysteriously vanishes one day, leaving behind a bucket list for Emily to do. And the bucket list is on the back of the book. And as you can see, some of these things here are pretty interesting. So the book, pretty thick, goes through the whole summer. And, like, you know, she believes that as she completes these things, it'll get her closer to refinding her best friend. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars, I remember, and it was lovely. And as a result, I read Amy and Roger's Epic Detour, and I now have Second Chance Summer by Morgan Matson, and I'm just really excited to have read everything that she's written. So this last group of books are the remnants of what I collected for Boxing Day sales or just while I was at home, and there are 2 here from my anniversary. I had a 4-year anniversary with my boyfriend, and he got me a couple books. The first of which is The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. I am so excited to have this finally. Look at this. This is going to be my first true fantasy. I mean, The Hobbit was true fantasy, but this is like first, you know, non-Harry Potter, non-Lord of the Rings related thing that I will be reading from adult fantasy. I am so excited about this. It's the first book in the Kingkiller Chronicles. I don't remember what it's about at the moment. I know that I used to like go back to the chapters all the time and read the back. Anyway, I am so excited to have this. Look how beautiful it is. This is so awesome. And the other book that he gave me was I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. This is so awesome. I'm so excited to have this because it is such a beautiful cover. Just look at it. It's really lovely. So this is the story of 2 siblings. I want to say they're twins, but oh my god, I'm so excited about this. Jude and her twin brother Noah. Yes, they were close when they were kids. They have reached their teenage years and they are not close anymore. And I guess it was this big event as to why, and we will find out gradually. I know that I read The Sky is Everywhere by Jandy Nelson this past summer, and I absolutely loved it, so I automatically think that I'm going to love this as well. The next book that I got around the Boxing Day time is More Weird Things Customers Say in Bookshops by Jen Campbell. Look at this, look at this, look at this. It is so awesome. I'm so happy to have gotten this. It is the second one that she did. It came out, I want to say, like a year or 2 after the first one. I have read this already. I read it like really quick in like a couple of days, and I will be talking about it more in my January wrap-up. But basically, it is the same thing. What she says she has done is she's added some anecdotes from librarians, and there was a little section in the back of weird things that customers said about the first book. Weird things customers say in bookshops. So yes, I will be talking about this more in the future. The next book, which I actually picked up at Value Village and was not expecting to find it there because like I don't think I've ever seen a secondhand copy before, is The Virgin Suicides by Jeffrey Eugenides. This, I watched the Sofia Coppola film version. Didn't like it. I agree that it's a brilliant story. However, like the movie I found very, very depressing, and I'm sure I'll find the book the same. But it is a modern classic, and I do plan to read it someday. So now I have this nice copy to do it. This next book, I was actually the most excited to haul it and I still am very excited to haul it. And it is this beautiful book. I will probably call it a coffee table book that will probably go alongside my Pink Weddings book because it's kind of too big for my shelves. But it is Jane Austen cover to cover, 200 Years of Classic Covers by Margaret C. Sullivan. This is so great. I love it. I saw it on, I think it was Bookable's channel. I want to say I saw it on Reagan from Peruse Project's channel as well. This is just, I honestly thought it was every single cover. Like, I'm trying to show you a good example. Like, you know, you've got these old vintagey ones and these, like 90s ones, right all the way up to like these ones, which I've seen in chapters recently, and then it goes on to like film versions, and there's even a section in the back for the foreign language covers. I got this and I went through it. I haven't read it. I'm going to read it at some point, and I'm excited to do so because it talks about the publication of it, like the background. There might be some about design, and the extras, like, you know, appendices and like other little things like introductions and stuff. I am very, very excited to have this. The last book that I have to show you is, I would say without a doubt, the most beautiful of all the books that I got. And it is The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender by Leslie Walton. I've been waiting a little while to pick up this book, but with Chapters 30% off hardcover sale, I had to take advantage. By the way, I got the Jane Austen book at the 30% off hardcover sale. It was a great sale. It was really hard to hold myself back. But I got this one, and it is such a beautiful cover. I mean, look at the spine. It's just a bunch of gold feathers, and it's really pretty. I don't remember what underneath. Oh, it's kind of plain, but not like, it's still really pretty. So this is about a girl who, I feel like it's part historical, but I think maybe there's just flashbacks. This girl born in 1944, but then it's contemporary also, I guess. I'm not really sure how that works, but basically she has wings, and there's a certain set of expectations that comes along with that for her. But I'm excited to read this and find out what it's all about. So that is it for the book section. I just had two little things that I wanted to show you. The first one is this absolutely stunning journal that I picked up from Chapters, because I haven't kept a journal in, I want to say, around 3 years, but I miss journaling because it was a great way for me to express gratitude and to write down my dreams and my lists and get out some anger if I had to. It was just a wonderful avenue of self-expression for me. And this is an absolutely stunning one. I mean, it's just got this pattern of Saturns going all around it and the sun in the middle, and it is just really, really pretty. I'm very glad that I picked it up, and I cannot wait to start writing in it. The last thing I got was something that came in my stocking. It was just this mysterious little letter thing, you know, and so I opened it up. Actually, no, I think before I even opened it up, I realized what it was, because I was like, wait a minute, what else could this be but something from Etsy? And for all you anime Ghibli lovers out there, you'll appreciate this. It's this little collection of bookmarks from Crafted from Etsy. So you've got the Cat Bus and Totoro from My Neighbor Totoro, and a little Foot Sprite from My Neighbor Totoro. Aren't they so cute? These are just like the best idea. They're just like little magnets on the inside, and they're just the most adorable little things. She has so many Harry Potter ones. She has Adventure Time ones. She has other Ghibli ones that I absolutely would love to get my hands on. But for now, this is a very wonderful start to my collection of bookmarks from Crafted. So that is it for this book haul. Thank you so much for watching. I know this was pretty long, but I think it was a lot of fun because I did my first unboxing, which was amazing. Have you read any of the books that I have talked about here today? And which one do you think that I should take on first? Please let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I shall see you soon with another video. Bye, everyone.